Light is everywhere. On stage, in clubs, and in everyday life. But what is light, physically speaking? In this video, we'll take a look at what light is, how it travels, and why we are able to see things at all. Light is a form of electromagnetic radiation, basically the same type of phenomenon as radio waves, Wi-Fi, or even X-rays. The difference is not the kind of radiation, but its properties. Electromagnetic radiation, including light, spreads through space as a wave. Unlike sound, this wave does not need a medium. Sound requires air, water, or a solid object to travel through. Light, however, can move through a vacuum. So, light can be described as a wave, and every wave has three fundamental properties: wavelength, frequency, and velocity. The wavelength describes how long a wave is during one oscillation. It determines the color we perceive. Short wavelengths appear blue or violet, while long wavelengths appear red. For visible light, wavelengths are measured in nanometers. Frequency describes how many times a wave oscillates per second. Wavelength and frequency are directly related. The shorter the wavelength, the higher the frequency, and vice versa. Frequency is measured in hertz. The velocity of light is constant. In a vacuum, it is about 300,000 kilometers per second. This means that a light wave always travels through space at this exact speed. In other materials, such as glass or water, light moves more slowly. And this leads to an important question. What actually happens to light on its way from the light source to our eyes? For us to see light, it first has to be created. This requires a light source, such as the sun or a light bulb that emits light. This process is called emission. When emitted, light hits a bright or reflective surface, like a mirror or a white wall. It is reflected and redirected. If light passes through another material, its speed changes. As a result, it is refracted and also bent into a new direction. When light hits a dark surface, it is absorbed. The surface takes in the light, and the energy is often converted into heat. But why can we see objects at all? We don't see objects directly, and we don't see light waves traveling through space. The only light we can see is the light that reaches our eyes from an object. If no light enters our eyes, an object remains invisible, even if it is right in front of us. An object therefore becomes visible only if it emits light itself or reflects light. What really matters is which light our eyes are able to detect. The human eye responds to only a small portion of the electromagnetic spectrum, known as the visible spectrum. This range covers wavelengths from about 380 to 780 nanometers. Short wavelengths appear violet or blue, while long wavelengths appear red. Just below visible violet lies ultraviolet light, or UV. Just beyond visible red lies infrared light. These ranges are invisible to us, but they still exist physically and are widely used in technology. For example, UV light for blacklight effects, or infrared light in cameras and remote controls. So light exists independently of us. It only becomes visible the moment it reaches our eyes and lies within the visible spectrum. In the next videos, we'll take a closer look at how colours emerge from these waves and why light doesn't always appear equally bright. Thanks for watching.